Hi, I'm Cheryl and welcome to the Sewing Room channel. Every day I check out the viewer comments so I can see what you are interested in. And a lot of questions lately have been about aprons in general and asking me if I have any apron tutorials. And I do, I have a lot. I'm going to show you a few of them and some of the ones I recommend you start out with if you're a beginner. And this is one. This is a towel apron that's made for a child or your grandchild. All this is a hand towel cut in half, folded over in the back, stitched down. Took some polyester ribbon and fed it through there. It's got a little bit of a casing so you can tie it around a child's waist. Now this is for a very small child. Put a little row of rickrack and stitched it right down the middle. You could even put a little applique, maybe a little flower. This is a little heart, and this is a really easy project to do. Without the heart on it, this is probably a 10-minute project. Really, really easy. Now, if you're interested in any of the aprons that I show you, I'm not showing you all my aprons, but I'm showing you ones that I think are good for you if you are a beginner. And all of those links are going to be in the description section below your YouTube screen. You scroll down, click on the word more, that section will expand open and you will see a variety of links. Now this is another hand towel. This is for a child. It's the full hand towel. And it's got the corners cut off to become a bib apron. And then rickrack at the bottom, rickrack at the top, and then on the back I turned it into a cross-back apron. So all they have to do is pull it up over their head, slip their arms through the sides. Really, really easy project to make. Now here is another child's apron. Now, this is a bib apron made out of quilting fabric. Where I got the pattern for this was at Dollar Tree. Go into the little craft section where they sell the chalk and the finger paint for little kids, and you're going to see little plastic aprons. I purchased one of those. At the time, it was $1. Now it's $1.29. I used that as my pattern. Place it onto my fabric and cut it out. Now this one has two fabrics, one on the back, one on the front. So you can make it a two-sided apron if you want. It's got extra wide rickrack. This is novelty fabric of cupcakes, which I got at Joann's. And I'm using 1/4 inch wide bias tape on the edges. Really, really easy to make. Now, let me show you some other towel aprons that you can make for an adult. All right, so this is a full hand towel. This way, again, the edge is folded over in the back for a casing. I made my own drawstring. Put 2 pockets on the front. These pockets are so easy to make. And then a little border at the bottom. Now, if you're an experienced sewer, this would probably take you 20 minutes to make. Towel aprons are so easy. This one here just has border fabric all around the edges. Just wraps over to the front. It's got a little waistband and tie all in one long piece. And then here's another one. This was made for Christmas using Christmas fabric. Same one. And then here's a really simple one for an adult also that's just very basic. There's just ribbon tied on each of the 2 top corners and large rickrack at the bottom. And again, I used polyester ribbon because it's washable. This is what I call a little hobby apron. It's just a little tiny apron you wrap around your waist. Let's say you have a hobby and you want to keep little tools in there. It's got 4 pockets on it. It's really easy to make. This is one full hand towel, folded over, stitched in different places, and again, use ribbon to add as a waist tie. Now here is my favorite towel apron. Okay, now this one takes a little more experience. A ruffle around the bottom. I cut the corners round. Up at the top, it's got the same fabric for a waist tie. Now these pockets are so easy to make. So make sure you check out the link below your YouTube screen for this one. You will be surprised how easy these are. You can use this on a variety of projects. It doesn't have to be just a towel apron. Now, bib aprons. I have a standard bib apron tutorial, and I'm going to show you some of the things I've made out of just that standard bib apron tutorial. This has a Christmas theme, so it's just red, green, and white fabric, bias tape to make around the neck and to tie it. This has a little wreath applique that you can add on if you want to. So when you make a plain apron, you can do all kinds of fun little designs up here at the bib area. Now in that bib apron tutorial, I will show you how you can do something like this. How you can add a piece of fabric up at the top and establish this type of a look. You can add an extra piece up at the top here. Now I have an embroidery machine, so I like to use my embroidery machine to make little fun little sayings. And the reason why this says cup of kindness is the fabric says cup of kindness. So that's how I did that one. This is another fun one. And this is one that has a Valentine theme. Again, I use my embroidery machine. You can still make very unique looking aprons without an embroidery machine. Now this is two-sided. It's Easter on the other side. So once you learn how to make a standard bib apron tutorial, you can create two-sided ones and have all these different themes. Here's another one, Easter, which I used my embroidery machine like this. Then this one here has got this kind of print, brown bias tape, and on the back is a brown fabric also. So the bias tape matches both sides of the apron. If you have sewing themed fabrics, they're great for making aprons. You can add a little pocket down at the bottom or add two pockets. You can even add one large pocket. So check out that little standard bib apron tutorial down below. Now, that standard bib apron tutorial I used to make this one for my husband. Okay, he's a lot taller than me. I'm a little munchkin compared to him. He's much taller than me. I took panel fabric, laid it out, put my pattern on top of it, and in that bib apron tutorial, I will show you how to enlarge the apron or make it smaller. And you don't have to use bias tape. You can cut wide strips of fabric if you don't want to use bias tape. So think about using panel fabric to create unique apron designs. Well, I hope I've inspired you. Look at this pile. This is just some of my aprons. I have so many aprons. I just love them. All right, so scroll down below your YouTube screen in the description section. When you see the word more, click on it, and that section will expand open and you'll see all kinds of tutorials down there. And make sure you go through your scrap pile and look for panel fabric. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and make sure you go and check out my Facebook page. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Happy sewing. If you like the Sewing Room channel, one of the best ways to show your support is to subscribe by clicking on that red subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to click on share to share this video with your friends. And make sure you click on the bell so you receive notifications for all my new videos. I'm Cheryl, this is Manny, and this is Scotty. See you next time.